Indeed.
There's a fourth bar now. We have a yellow bar.
Yeah, just in case anybody needs it, there's a fourth bar.
Yeah, it is very handy for
Yeah,
me.
for the dual mana chi users.
Yeah,
Yeah. Which there's only one of.
I've been having fun with it for the monsters that I've been planning. Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Season 4, Episode 2, Demon Gate, The Spice Road. I'll be the Game Master tonight. I'm Rogue. And I'm going to pull out one of these RPG Campfire card decks to see what the icebreaker question is tonight. Everybody just introduce yourself and your character and then answer the question. Oh, this one's about your past. What is the worst mistake your character has ever made in your time adventuring? Okay.
Damn, that's a long list.
This is
Hard list.
James Diamato's RPG Campfire card deck. It's pretty cool. Got some good questions in there. Stuff to like start, conversations around the campfire in RP. But yeah, I've been using it for these icebreaker questions. So yeah, if anybody's got one, go ahead and jump on in there. If
Oh,
not,
I got one.
you got one?
So I'm Lawful, I play Zoltan, and one of the worst mistakes that Zoltan has made was not healing one of his allies when they were dying to some poison spores, and standing next to him, and instead trying to kill someone.
You followed his heart.
Have you not heard the end of it or something? Was that in the temple? The last
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was like 4 sessions ago.
Yeah.
I think it's
The
pretty
reason
epic.
why Tartax dead.
Oh, yeah. That's
On that note,
that's a good one.
I'm Payne. I play Tartek. One of my biggest mistakes was trusting my ally to heal me when I was dying.
Oh man, that's nice. All right, who else we got? Anybody else got one?
I could do it. I'm Vane. I play Mr. Rodir Ratchcash. The biggest mistake that he made in his years is he had a brother who was significantly more adventurous than him. And this brother arranged an expedition into the Crow Wilderness and invited Mr. Ratchcash along. And he didn't go because he was busy with financial affairs in Vladicus. And ever since then, he hasn't heard from his brother. And he very much regrets that he might have left him to die in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's a good one. But I mean, at least he's out here looking for him. And then
We'll find him.
then he wouldn't have gotten to meet these fine fellows.
Exactly.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse. Hopefully for better.
All of these interesting trade opportunities.
I mean, he made bank in that fucking black market session.
Oh yeah.
You were up like, what, 200 gold on trade profits alone?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we live through this jungle, you are all going to be very rich adventurers.
I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be like, if it works out the way I'm thinking, and you guys survive, and you get back to a town, it'll be just in time to work on my expansion book, Strongholds and Hideouts, where like I deal with all the trade, trade routes and stuff like that, and setting up stuff like that for people that want
He
to like.
turned the introduction into an ad. What the heck?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we have been sort of taking a sort of traveling stronghold with us ever since day one. We just kept growing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know what I mean? But it'll be good to like play test stuff and then have it available, at the same time.
100%. There's definitely a few mechanics for buying and selling that I'm interested to try out.
Yeah.
We'll see how it works.
All right. Who else we got?
Hello, I'm Dragonburn. I play Arthur, and the worst mistake he's made while adventuring, probably losing a bet to Lark, and the fucked situation that we've been in ever since then.
What was the bet?
That he'd be able to get the get the mages or
Mage
something.
Guild on his side.
Yeah.
And we
Oh.
technically did.
Worst mistake of his life. He was so confident in not losing that bet.
Yeah.
Luck is a genius sometimes. Not often, but sometimes.
The one time it mattered.
All right. Who else do we have? Is Shu and Fear.
I feel like Nokrak probably hasn't made too many mistakes. I mean, he hasn't been with us too long. Unless you think of one.
I can imagine what he's about to say.
You go first. I'll figure something out.
No, I was gonna say, I feel like what you're about to say is Mokrak's first mistake was joining these fucks on an adventure.
They did kind of save him. I mean, he didn't have much choice in that matter, I guess. That was my fault.
Maybe he's saying out loud that he was gonna kill someone in their sleep.
Oh, right. No, he's been saying a lot of fucked things lately that we've just kind of been, like, brushing it over.
I don't think there's anything he said that could qualify as a worst mistake.
His worst mistake is being too perfect.
His worst mistake is yet to come.
Maybe whatever blinded him.
Gotta keep it aspirational.
It could be something you've done before you even joined this party. If you
True.
think of something like that, though, and wish to share it. Takeshi, you got anything?
I think his greatest mistake probably doesn't stem from any of his days with the party adventuring. His biggest mistake is probably cutting his training short and going half-cocked on the adventuring spree that he has gone on. Because by the time he landed in Theod and entered his second level adventure, he was not prepared for any of this shit and has not gotten more prepared as the time went on.
Oh, yeah.
And while he definitely did some fucked shit, numbers of people that he has brought to the war camp and the ways that he has brought them in is numerous and messy. Not to mention the demon mask he put on just recently. But I don't think he views any of that as a mistake, which in and of itself is a mistake.
Oh, man. I can kind of relate to this, like, almost finishing the Mudai school and being able to, like, completely call yourself a Mudai after, like, 10 years of training. And then being like, nah, I'm good. I got it.
Yeah, like fucking that shit off. I mean, to be fair, the last time he had contact with a Mudai member was back in Thea. That was just that one shot, and I believe there was a blind Mudai with him that he had some amicable friendship with when they raided that necromancer, and that was about it. And ever since then, he has just been on the road.
That would be like Almost. I was almost a Jedi, but I never finished my training. And then that would have to like poke at you the whole time. You know, just be
Yeah.
like,
It's also one of those, like, your parents left you at this school expecting to come back for you eventually. Now that you're no longer there, what the fuck is going to happen when they come back?
Dropped out in his last month of med school.
yeah.
Worst thing yet, he dropped out of adventuring school because he was being trained by a fucking white specialized school, Mudai, to kill demons, and he was like, fuck that shit, demons are cool, I'm going on an adventure by myself. That's literally his backstory.
Shit. Interesting. Alright.
But you know, the greater regret would be to not take any risks at all, the way he sees it.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, he's at peace with most of his regrets.
Alright. And it's all good if you don't have one shoe. I can go ahead and start this.
Yeah, I'm Shu. I play Nokrog, and I've existed for like 4 sessions. I don't got anything.
No Crag regrets nothing.
No Krag, no regrets.
No, before Nokrog joined the adventuring party, he was with a group of now mostly deceased except for 2 people, because the entire adventuring group got sacrificed by ancient lizard people. But while he was still with that group, they went to like a tavern, and he was trying to make some coin. But apparently, human like Atacralian taverns don't take too kindly to praising Stygian like devil gods when you're singing their songs, and they had to sleep outside after brawling their way through the angry tavern of Atacralian citizens and soldiers.
Oh yeah. Last time on Demon Gate, the Spice Road. The jungle of the Crow Wilderness was not a forgiving place. So far, though, the refugee camp has only suffered a few casualties. After 2 weeks searching for Takeshi, he finally arrived at the camp, dirty but otherwise alright. He was oddly himself again, after donning a demon-infested mask in order to help them destroy their enemies in the Orc Temple. Takeshi had cut a deal with the demon, the Oni, Red Konai. After all, what could go wrong? Tartak had died and was brought back by the Necromancer Vahal. He had been too close to death, though, for her to bring him back all the way. He was now one of the undead, a Blood Raider. He was having trouble dealing with the hunger, though, something she had warned him of. She told him to come to her when the hunger became too much. He was feeling the changes, and while in the tent alone with Moldy, he bit her and fed on her. Now things were a bit awkward between them, to say the least. Zotan was learned. This is a little bit too crazy here, this music here. Zothon was learning new magic, finally having time to study his spells extensively. His tutor, of course, the Necromancer Vahal. This should be interesting, at least. She seemed to have a soft spot for him, or at least she made it seem that way. Nokrog also had time to learn and compose more music, as they awaited in the camp. It seems as though not many were willing to trust him for some reason. He was perfectly skilled in the musical arts, and his bardic magic was incredibly helpful to the party. Perhaps it was because he was blind, or because he worshipped the dark gods. Who knows? But the problem wasn't with Nokrag, that's for sure. It was everybody else. The elven scout Melina had been missing for a day, and everyone was beginning to suspect she was dead. Arthur and Rajkash were suspecting it could have been Takeshi in his possessed state. Even Takeshi thought it might have been him. Finally, though, the trail was discovered and scrying magic was used. She was still alive, hanging from a tree and badly beaten, barely clinging to life. Who went on that that hunting trip to find the elf girl, Melina?
I think it was just me, Copper, Gita, and Vilnari. I don't think anyone else joined us.
Has the hunting trip already happened, or did we just get a flash of the body?
Yeah, there was like you guys had found her, and then you were heading off, and then I think I ended the scene with like her hanging from the tree, right? And you guys hadn't really found her, but you were going to. It was like implying. I was implying that you were going to find her
Okay.
in that state. So maybe let's start like back at the camp where you guys have already like gathered her up and taken her back to heal her and work on her. That way everybody can be involved if they want to in the RP and
Perfect.
stuff.
I think if Mr. R knew that everyone was going to go get her, he would have gone with, just to so he has all the facts.
Okay. Oh, I think it's this one I wanted to go to. Everybody got view here?
Yep. I can see two different camps.
Yeah, the wall, the light between this image and the green one below is not. Maybe? Oh, no, it's just because I have an NPC there, probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably it.
I can control the monkey, man!
Oh, Khalif,
Khalif and Adenomi.
D1 NPC.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, it's a shame Khalif isn't more story important.
Oh,
The fun
okay.
character.
Well, I already have it set up on this one, so we can go here.
I feel like that monkey's up to something.
You felt like that monkey's up to something since day one.
You're always suspicious of Khalif. He has only been good to us.
Yeah, man.
There we go. All right. So you guys were able to find her. When you did find her, oh, never mind. I have a damn scene set up for this.
Ooh.
Super.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Let's start then with you guys finding her. This will be before you brought her back to camp. I forgot about this. There was something important to mention. All right, everybody got view there though?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
geez.
not seeing anything.
I see two different scenes. I see the fucking, like, a mix of, like, the red sun and, like, that weird thing with a temple behind it. And I also see the, like, camp scene at the top.
Yeah, I mean, I see that too, but I'm not sure if that's what you wanted us to see.
No. Let me see here. It's probably some connection to some of the NPCs, or you guys have sight on some of the NPCs or something like that.
Yeah. In this case, it's Adenomi and then the two harpies for me. Or one of them.
This is
I'll just zoom in on the one that we actually need to pay attention to.
Ah, now I see the right one.
Yeah, this is the one. Sorry. Forgetting to drag you guys over. Yeah, and same thing. If you're connected to anybody else, yeah, just zoom into that picture. Alright. And who was a part of this group? Who wanted to
Mr.
go on that?
R. I'm not sure if Claudius was with him at the time.
Okay.
Arthur was certainly there as the one who's basically organizing it.
Probably if he had time to get him, he would have grabbed him before he went into the wild. But
Yeah, I'll say
Otherwise-
Claudius came with you.
cool.
Because Yeah, he's been acting a little clingy as well. I'll explain that. If he noticed you leaving, he would have come with you.
Super. My security detail.
Yeah. Zothon, did you go with him or did you stay back?
No. Would have stayed back.
Tartek.
Actually, yeah, I'll go with you. With them.
He needs to take his mind off things.
What about Takeshi?
Takeshi was like studying the necromancy book, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, if he was, I don't think he knows about the expedition. He just told everybody what he knew of the elf, and I think he told them in private of the hut so that it didn't go and disrupt the warband morale by letting everybody know that he might have killed someone from them.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I don't think, like, let me put it this way: if they invited him in, if the implication was there might be fighting on the way, he would join. If they didn't need him or didn't want him there, he wouldn't. So it's up to you, really.
For this circumstance specifically, because people are like Takeshi is suspect number one, probably wouldn't have brought him along.
Yeah, we're gonna say.
I mean,
everybody
at the
that's on
very least,
top.
if there is like a reaction from the elf after she sees him, that might clue you in as to who did it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say everybody that's on the top row is on this party. Everybody else is just here for viewing. So to see
Okay.
the scene. So yeah, Valnari was using scrying magic and trying to help you guys hunt, track her down. Copper, of course, is invested because Maylina is friend. So he did go along. Once you guys finally break through the trees and find Maylina, she is in real rough shape, like beaten up, scarred, cuts all over her. She looks bad, like barely clinging to life. Valnari kind of gasps as you guys come in through the trees and see her for the first time. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we do the basics of first aid, which is one, secure the surroundings to make sure that there isn't something lurking around.
Mr. Eshkash is not going to do that. He's going to rush to her side and begin appearing to inspect the tree and her bindings. He's going to try and cover as much of things as possible with his body. And he's going to try and look to see if there's anything that he could use to pin this on goblins or cannibals or something lurking in the jungle rather than Takeshi.
All right. So you're going to be investigating her, and Arthur's going to be pulling security on the surrounding area.
That's right.
Okay. What would you like to use? What skill, attribute, while doing that?
Well, I think Mr. Eshkash is going to look for anything that he could plausibly use. So I guess perception. But regardless of what comes up, he's probably going to try and lie about it, unless he just can't find anything.
Yeah, you can do either perception or intelligence. The investigation skill is based off intelligence, but
Yeah, I gotta
perception
pick that
works
up.
too.
Yeah. 4. He's probably not coming up with much.
Yeah, yeah, not a success on that, but just the obvious things of what I stated. She looks in bad shape, and you're unsure. You're unsure whether it's even was she running through the woods and that's why she got the cuts, or did somebody cut her with a knife? You're unsure. It could have been thorns. It could have been knives. It could have been scratch marks for all you know.
Yeah.
She's breathing.
Does she seem conscious and aware?
She doesn't. She's breathing. You can see her moving a little bit.
gonna try and cut her down with his parrying dagger.
Yeah. As you start to do that, Copper runs over too. Arthur, you're pulling security? Go
Yep.
ahead and do a perception check.
My favorite check. Two.
Damn. Yeah. You don't see any tracks or any signs or anything like that. Just the
I
forest.
think we're perfectly safe right now. Nothing bad could ever happen.
Anybody else want to do anything important during this scene?
Tartek wants to look for corpses or anything like that. Damn it! Why is my computer updating?
Terrible what they did to this lady. This jungle is full of savages.
Copper looks at you. And he says, "Who do you think did this?"
No doubt one of the foul denizens of this place. Perhaps one of those Zarathi.
You're totally lying to protect Takeshi, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Go ahead and roll
Should I roll
deceive.
deception?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's adding tier modifiers, right? Like for expert.
It should be. It should be doing that now. Okay, yeah.
And that's
See ya.
already got the +1 factored in
Cool.
for my trait.
And I already rolled his perception. I'm gonna just keep that roll. He looks at you like a suspicious look on his face at first. And he says, "I hope you're right." And he says this.
Well,
He says these look like cut marks from some kind of blade.
goblins, perhaps.
Could even be an enchanted blade. Yeah. He
They must
starts
have
to
stolen one from some unlucky adventurer. Truly, these fiends have no limits.
As he pushes her hair back, you notice that there's blood on her forehead, and there's like a symbol drawn on her forehead in the blood.
Uh-oh.
And
It's not like he didn't write his name on her forehead, did he?
and he notices the symbol. It looks pretty strange, like a circle with lines coming out of it, almost like a sun. And then you notice as well these things are on her wrist as well. He looks at these symbols and he's like, "What the hell? What are these marks? Do you know what this is?" Are these
Wow.
goblin marks too?
I need to consult with my secretary to be sure. She's more well versed in languages. But I believe, yes. I've heard tell that some goblin tribes here pay worship to Stygian gods. Wicked creatures that they are. But she would be able to confirm for sure.
Claudius comes up and helps. Let's get her back. Let's take her back now. She needs to be healed.
Yes. I need to make sure she's healed to full health.
We definitely need to hear from her what happens. Who knows what could have done this? What might be lurking out here with us?
Fine.
Valnari comes up and she's going to cast heal as you guys like cut her down and start to take her back. We'll head over to the next scene. You guys can move. Where do you guys want to take her to at the camp?
I mean, inside the house seems like the most dry, fortified location for a sick person.
Yeah, take her to the bed.
Probably, Arthur's just gonna go like a little bit ahead of everyone because I'm pretty sure Takeshi's got some compromising material.
Oh yeah,
in
there's
there right now.
two different distinct forbidden tomes open right now in a study session.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so he's just gonna go like a little bit ahead and be like, "Hey, Takeshi, you need to get the fuck out of here."
So the trick to a Blood Raider creation is you carve this rune into their abdomen, like that one.
Ah, yes, yes.
This guy.
And the amount of humans needed to sacrifice for the spell.
Right, and the key to bring it all together is the circle symbol, this Stygian Dark Sun. You place that somewhere prominently on the main sacrifice.
This guy.
By the time you guys get back, it's starting to rain again. It is a rainforest after all. So, you guys come back, and pretty much most of the people have gone into their tents or under some kind of cover. Those who know survival skills have made little wooden covers for the fire to keep the fires going, but to keep them out of the rain.
Keep the fires high, but not too high, eh?
Yeah. All right, and you guys take Melina back. Where do you want to put her at?
Words.
I mean, if you want to take the room,
no.
you could just tell Takeshi, he'll clean out.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Arthur's just like coming by before everyone like goes in and is like, "Hey, Takeshi, you need to like move your stuff out of here now."
So I suppose, in terms of medical, Zotan is probably the
I suppose-
best to have.
On the way, as
Right.
Takeshi's taking care of his things and putting the books back, is there a chance that he gets to see the markings on this elf?
Yeah, you probably passed by her when they're bringing her in.
Because his first thought would have been to just check them over to see if he can recognize any meaning in them.
Yeah. Hold on just a second. Zotan, what were you saying?
I assume Zotan would be like taking care of her wounds and whatnot.
Okay. All right. So you'll be in that room. You'll be in that room
Yeah.
together with her. Yeah. Valnari brings her in. Well, the guys bring her in, and I'm gonna just move you guys over there. Okay. Mr. Ratchcash, Claudius was with you. Also
And I would
Copper.
have snagged Carolyn if I could,
Okay.
just because I'm Would I have had a chance to ask her to talk to her discreetly, or would she just be coming in blind?
You talking about Melina or Carolyn?
Carolyn.
Roll a percentile. I'm gonna say 40% chance that you even got a chance to bring her or saw her while you guys were bringing her to the house?
Sure.
Okay. So you didn't even see her. She might be in a tent somewhere.
Shame.
So you guys got to the house, brought her in. Copper, Claudius, you were in there. Arthur's in there too because he had to tell Takeshi to get out of there. So I'm going to put you up there. And if anybody else wants to be in there, you guys can put your characters over there.
I don't think Takeshi would be staying, but he would definitely take a look at the body, just on the off chance he recognizes any of the symbols. Maybe he remembers whether or not he actually did them himself.
Yeah. Go ahead and make, is there a certain skill you're thinking about?
Well, the first thing that he would be thinking about in this instance is Demon Lore, to see if any of the signs or symbols have a demonic significance, and if so, which one.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and bust that out.
For some reason, the drop-down menu isn't working with the skill. I'm refreshing Roll20.
Yeah, it pulled up for me. Might have just be a refresh thing. That's alright, because I'm looking for a good symbol that fits it. I have like 100 different symbols all. I use a lot of them, so it's good to have a bunch of them on
Just in your
standby.
RPG library of like,
Yeah.
what symbol can I throw out for like cult or demonic kind of?
Yeah. Let's use this one here. This one's kind of close to what I was.
And I think he'll use the once per day reroll, because he might as well.
Oh,
Nasty looking thing.
All right.
Yeah, he is no getting more than a 6.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see anything anything that resembles something that pops into your head. Never seen that symbol before, for sure.
Oh, that is because she's stumped, so he'll just carve it or draw it into his notes and keep it in the figure out later column.
You notice as well, too, when they take her by you, she's in and out of consciousness, it seems, so she doesn't seem to even, like, recognize you or anything. And you have no memory as well of doing anything to her, so nothing pops up even when you look at her and when you see those symbols.
Yep.
Well,
He's just gonna sit down and essentially continue his study session in the main room.
okay. All right. Valnari says, I can't remember which one I used.
So far, I've tried the healer. It doesn't seem to be doing very much. Is there anything else you can do to help her?
It's quite strange. I guess Zoltan will try to heal her himself.
Do you recognize any of these symbols?
No, I have demon lore or anything. It is possible that could be some type of curse or something on her.
Perhaps you should wash the blood symbols off, friends. We've an abundance of water, after all.
Right, maybe theology check, see if there's anything that might like come into memory about the symbol.
Yeah, go for it. Interesting. I'm gonna whisper something to you.
Yippee!
And everybody else can continue. RP. Claudius looks over to you, Mr. Raskash. And he says, he says, I must say, that last fight we were in, I was rather worried about you. Perhaps we could start training or something. Maybe I could show you some moves with that weapon of yours.
Oh. You're too kind, Claudius. I suppose if we have nothing better to do, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea. Can never hurt to be prepared.
I feel as I almost failed you, my friend.
Not me yet, Claudius. Do not worry. I couldn't ask for a more loyal friend.
I suppose it came close for all of us.
That it did. Were it not for the brave actions of Arthur and Takeshi, we might have had a very difficult retreat rather than overwhelming victory.
Indeed.
It will be essential as we continue our expedition, our journey, and uncover unfathomable riches, which surely will benefit us all.
I look forward to that. He smiles and he looks towards the fire, and then he says, there aren't any spare runes, by chance. The loot we found. Are there?
Spare runes.
I'd like to, get the dwarf or maybe, one of the enchanters to, my weapons.
That sounds like an excellent idea, my friend. Let me see.
I don't recall. Were there any runes?
I don't know, actually.
Left over? I don't think so.
Lurkus loot. I don't think we have any there. But, I mean, the party has other loot.
Yeah, there is a bunch of ruined weapons, but I don't think you can extract runes from the weapons.
You cannot. I mean, I think we're like. I know I have some runes in my pocket.
Like, we could
What if you
potentially
made,
give
like,
him a
A
ruined
Bane
weapon.
Dagger Chakram.
I think we found a lot of runes at the Zarathi hideout.
We did.
The only one I took was the blood rune, which I put on Mr. R.
Out of curiosity, what weapon is Claudius using anyway?
It is actually, I think, a rune sword. Let me pull it up.
He has
Like-
a gladius. He has an Etricoline spear, but that's just got improved weapon on it. He has
Slayer
a Slayer
scimitar.
Slayer scimitar. Yep. That one's got 1 rune in it.
That's right. And he bought a pretty sick runed some waist armor off of what's his face? Or Alchemist. I don't know why I'm blanking on this.
Yeah. He can
The
definitely
Great
put-
Mystic Sithic Fald.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He can definitely put another rune in his blade. But anyway, yeah, it just seems like he's also just feeling a little inadequate, like he didn't do it as well as he could have to protect you. Because you almost died, didn't you, in that fight?
That's right, yeah. It was pretty close. You know, Mr. Edge Cash, I'm assuming he sees that this is his motivation.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. Like, you don't even have to roll.
Sure. Can I make a leadership check to try and raise his spirits, or maybe speech?
Yeah,
Whichever do you think would fit better?
leadership could be cool.
Sure.
And then let me get that note to you, Arthur.
15.
Oh, nice. Yeah, how do you explain it to him? I mean, it definitely works.
Mr. Edge Cash puts one massive arm around Claudius's shoulders and he goes,
My friend, you've done much to protect me, perhaps more than I could ask in the line of your duties. I don't want you to think that if I fall out here, it is your fault. The danger that I've led all of us into out here is beyond the scope of mortal men. Unfortunate as it is, that you would still stand by me and assist me even through that is, well, it's more than I could ask for. Thank you, Claudius. And don't take it so hard. I knew it was dangerous when I came out here.
He smiles and nods. And he says, well, I just want to make sure that you're getting your money's worth out of me.
Oh, I certainly have. And I'll continue to do so. You know I've got to exploit you for every last penny.
or bone, I guess.
Something a little bit off about saying I need to exploit you for every last bone in your body.
Yeah, fair.
I made the right call for my publisher.
I see a whisper from you. Is that supposed to be for me or is that for Arthur?
That was to Arthur. You guys connected? Oh, you guys are
yeah,
connected
because-
from sharing the game.
Sure. How do I relinquish my claim over Arthur's sheet?
I think I have to do that. I'll do it right now.
Sure.
Arthur, after studying it for a little bit, like really getting up to it, really thinking, we'll just say, you know, I think I might have seen that before, that symbol. I think it had something to do with an orc god?
Copper looks over at you. Go ahead.
Like the same god of the temple that we just went to?
I'm not gonna go that far and say that it is, but I do think it is goblinoid in nature. But leaning towards perhaps an orc god. We have the half-orc in camp, don't we?
Goblinoid, see, I told you.
She might... it might be a little bit bold of me to say this. Perhaps she might know something of her species' gods. Takeshi, could you do me a favor and go grab Norna for me?
Takeshi looks up from his books and goes, "Alright, I mean, if it helps the investigation."
Copper does seem a little bit relieved. Like, you can see some of the stress come off of him because he's like, perhaps you're right. Maybe it was these fucking goblins around here.
No. See, goblinoid as in the species. It occurs to me, we've heard stories of those orcs here, haven't we? It might not be goblins, but it might be orcs.
I like the dark
Which
wolf.
means, yes, which is a whole other can of worms than just goblins. Actually, I guess can of worms isn't a fucking phrase in this world.
Takeshi, you're walking up through the rain. Norna's sitting there smoking a bowl on the rock. And,
Did you really?
yeah, she's got a pipe. She smokes out
Out
of.
of curiosity, based on the smell once he gets closer, is she just smoking tobacco or is it the other stuff?
No, yeah, she's definitely got weed.
Yeah, I'm like, at this point he's thinking like, he can bring her to Arthur, but in this state he's not sure if this is going to help the investigation. He's still gonna do it.
She smiles like a really big toothy grin as you start to approach, like, and she stands up. She says,
Yeah, I think she just gives her a hug. She looks like she's in a mood that is happy, so he's not gonna do anything to disturb that.
She says, Takeshi, perhaps we should go to the tent over there. No one's in it.
That sounds like a great idea, but first I have a little favor Arthur was asking for. Just a little bit of your time in the cabin over there. But then, you have me all evening.
She says, all right. What is it? What does he want with me?
Apparently some strange symbol he thinks might be related to orc knowledge.
Well, I'll try to help.
The best anyone could do.
She tries to, like, straighten her hair. And comes in, reeking of the rain outside and weed. She's got the pipe still in her hand. She comes in and she goes to hand some to Takeshi.
The wisdom herb is mighty with you this evening.
She says, here, take a puff. It's good. I don't have much. I'm running out. It's gonna be hard to find out here.
You know what? I never really thought myself to ask, where the hell does Mentab weed even grow?
Kotis, I believe.
Huh. Yeah, probably another jungle herb.
She looks over at Arthur. She says, what can I help you with, love?
Norna, this is obviously going to be a bit racist, but you are the only orc I know. There's a symbol here. It reminds me of a symbol of an orc god. You would be the only one who might know in our group. Unfortunately, we don't really have any priests.
Why is that racist? It seems quite logical. I am half orc.
Oh, it is. I'm just making sure in case you want to get on my case for it.
Oh no. she
I-
looks over at the symbol. Actually, like this wave of people in the way. She's gotta like push through. Copper removes himself from there and comes and sits down. He's like looking at Takeshi now. Not
I think
angry
she's
as
looking
much.
I think Takeshi looking at Copper and having this weed in his hand is going to offer the Copper.
He
You
he's-
look like you need a smoke, buddy.
he smiles like that, and he takes it. Yeah.
And maybe like he goes in. So while they're busy inside with the Orc God stuff, how did you escape again? Because I remember what Arthur told me about his escape. I'm curious to hear how you got out.
He says, "Oh, it's a long story, my friend."
Out of curiosity, did you see Arthur apparently jumped out of a building? That's how he got out.
I did. I saw him. He
Crazy
left me
bastard,
there.
right? Okay, I mean, that wasn't nice, but then again, I'm guessing you were surrounded by stronger forces, right?
He says, I would have done the same.
Very forgiving guy, this copper.
I mean, he's a thief.
I mean, he's in the business. He knows what's up.
He takes the jag and then he says, I'll tell you the story.
I've got nothing but time.
Coughs really heavily.
I'm wondering whether the weed might make him more truthful and whether he actually, tells Takeshi some bullshit.
Yeah, and then we flash back over to Norna. Zothon, did you do any healing to her? Did you roll anything? Or?
Yeah, I was planning on.
If you want to, since you're not in combat, you can do a concentrated one, which gives you the D4 bonus to cast. That way, you have to roll 2 ones to actually fumble. Cool. Success. And this is a times 11 heal. Valnari already tried to heal spell. For some reason, it didn't work. Did you guys? Oh, you didn't wash the symbols out yet. Yeah, because everybody wanted to identify them. Okay.
Does it seem to
Yeah.
have any effect?
It does not seem to work or close up the wounds for some reason. Valnari says,
Do you have any skills in medicines or healing? Non-magical. Perhaps that'll work.
Do take a closer look. So would it be medicines, healing?
yeah, healing. You could do that.
Would I guess shot in the dark would blood magic work? It wouldn't be as good as either of those.
I mean, if it's normal
Okay.
healing we need, I do know normal healing, just not medicine.
If you'd like, I can go and grab my assistant. She's somewhat well versed in medical theory.
Yeah, I'll just do healing check then.
Cool. Yeah. That does seem to help.
Fantastic. Mr. R is gonna head out here and try and grab a bowl, go outside, fill it with water.
Yeah, you're able to wrap her up, and supply her with bandages and stuff. cleaning the wounds and everything. Doing what little you can do that's non-magical. Of course, it takes longer to heal, but she starts to wake up.
While I'm doing that, could I like tell if if there's like any sort of like magic like curse or something on her? I can figure that out.
Yeah, what skill
Figure
would
out
you
what it
like to
is.
use?
I guess that would be like thaumaturgy.
Yeah. You do believe that she has some sort of cursed ritual on her, and it might be because of these symbols preventing her from healing.
All right.
Norna looks at the symbol. I'm sorry, Dove. I don't know what that is.
That's fine. It was a shot in the dark.
I was never that interested in my people. Never really met many of mine.
I suppose that's fair enough.
That she keeps talking about the ones that she hung out with down in the black market one time. But,
Oh, those fucking orcs. I'll get my revenge on them one of these days. How dare they cheat us?
Yeah, how many gold did they actually scam us out of?
80?
God damn, that's a lot.
yeah, that's kind of fucked up, wasn't it?
I had a feeling they were going to scam us in the first place, but that's just how these things go.
Mr. R is still not quite over losing 80 gold.
See, you should have been like Takeshi, and you should have scammed yourselves out of 200 by investing it into a book.
Of course. Yeah.
Right.
How pungent is the stuff they're smoking?
It smells pretty strong.
Sure.
I think it's called Scappa. Let me see.
No kidding. Well, Mr. R would definitely be familiar with that.
Is it Scappa or is it the Mentep one? Let me see.
I took the liberty of pulling up the the drug sheet. Razinaka weed would be the Mentep, and Tark Scappa would be the Tark stuff.
Do you remember Takeshi? Was it Razunaka or was it Scappa?
I specifically remember that back when we first encountered the NPC, you specifically mentioned Mentep weed.
Okay.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that's all they have on them.
Right.
And we were, like, in the black market in between, so who knows?
Definitely.
Razinaka weed is actually, from what I can tell, the only thing listed here as weed on the drug and alcohol list.
And out of curiosity, what is the difference between the two strains?
Yeah, let me look at that real quick and remind myself. Because I'm trying to remember, and I don't.
Part of me is thinking maybe we should start considering the plant life that grows in the jungle and see if any of that could be monetized for such purposes.
Yeah, just smoke random plants growing there. I'm sure that'll go great.
Oh, there's several different weeds actually. There's Razunaka, there's cable. There's a flower that's smoked. Some of them are drank. Most of them, and then Tark Scappa, yeah, leaf that's smoked.
sure.
Oh, Razanaka seems stronger.
Definitely. I always kind of assumed that Scapa was almost like a tobacco. But I don't... Obviously, you designed the game.
It is like weed. It's like, yeah, it's a relaxant. +1 to charisma, -1 to body. Doesn't have a high addiction rating. And it's basically like, just don't botch, and you're good. And Razanaka is a little bit stronger. Cable is as well. Mudroot.
I feel like getting stuck in the jungle for an extended period of time might have a way of sobering you up, though.
Yeah. So let's say it's Razanaka. She seems like she's into the Razi. Yeah, so Copper hits it. He passes it to Keshi. Does anybody else smoke of the Razanaka weed?
I think for now, because Takeshi is not sure what might come, and he's kind of worried that there could be a new enemy that did this thing, mostly because he's still only 50-50 on whether or not this was actually him. So I think he would just pass it, on the off chance that there might be a combat situation.
Okay.
I think Mr. R has tried Scapa before, because it's like the Tark drug. I don't think he's too familiar with Razanaka, but I think he's flustered enough that if someone tries to pass it to him, he'll try some.
Nice.
So Takeshi is happy to push drugs on people.
Jeez.
I mean, hey, he downed that skog liquor and he didn't get addicted to it. He just traded it out for a deal with a demon. Clearly he is responsible.
Uh-huh. I suppose that's one of the
what
words
it-
you could use.
Mind you, he also is now dead set on breaking said demon out of prison.
Wise man.
Is he?
No.
Also hit it.
But with that deception check,
Yes.
you would believe it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Takeshi. Go ahead and make... you can either do perception or charisma, listening to Copper's story. Anybody that's in there can actually do it. Detect deceit if you have that skill.
Sure. It's an interesting situation.
I think he
was
just
actually
go
curious.
straight charisma, if he can.
Yeah. I think I have the detect lies skill, but I think my charisma stat is higher. If I rolled charisma, would it still be a higher target number, even though I know the, even though I have the skill?
Let me check that real quick. Detect lies. Oh,
Yeah,
because it's based up on
your
your
only hope.
perception.
That's right. I mean, is that a skill I could base off charisma instead of perception, or is it always perception?
Yeah, you can do that if you want to. Tie it to
No.
charisma.
Sweet. Will do.
There you go. And
I
then you can
am
take your bonus.
significantly better at detecting lies.
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
You know what? I get a free charge of detecting lies every day. I think it's a D6. I'm going to use it.
Damn, Tartek rolls a 2. Takeshi rolls a 3.
Ones, I swear.
Everybody bombed, huh? Well,
Yeah.
even Ratchcash wasn't too high for what he's got there.
No.
I mean, to be fair, for Takeshi's purposes, he's taking notes to add to his book, so he's looking for the bullshit story that didn't actually happen.
Right.
Like, he is actively trying to believe the lie.
I think
The
he...
Volo, there were dragons at the fucking gates.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he wrote one of them.
I think he mentioned to you guys before. I don't know if I went into details about the story.
Mm-mm.
I don't remember if I did or not.
I think Mr. R was skeptical of him in the past and
Right.
figured out that he was hiding something. I think he was very cagey about the details of how he got out.
Yeah. He mentioned before that he had collected people in the sewers and then snuck out through the sewers, but getting out of the actual prison, he says, well, that's just another story altogether. He says, during the siege, when I was locked in a cell, they had beaten me several times and questioned me several other times, looking for you fine folks, I suspect, and the other refugees that were causing trouble in the sewers. He says, but one well-placed catapult charge blasted through the walls.
You know those things had zombies in them?
Did they?
Oh yeah. They were basically catapulting undead.
Thankfully, I didn't get a chance to see that, inmate, but... lucky enough, it shattered the gates for me. Part of my cell collapsed. I was able to escape with several others that had been locked in there too for several days.
Nothing like a good prison break.
He kind of looks off as he's maybe thinking about it or something.
Copper, we might be more alike than you think. I'm actually on a quest to break a buddy of mine out of jail as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, might use some pointers. Though I think first I'll need to talk about this with an archmage who knows how to traverse between planes. But I feel like we've got this. I mean, a prison is prison. You break out of one, you can break out of any.
Right, perhaps I could help you. If you ever need my help.
Yeah, maybe I'll chat with you about the plan. So far, my going idea is going through the sewers. I'm not sure about it, and to be entirely true, the soul mode is giving me some second thoughts, but I think it's a sound idea.
You
But yeah,
know,
I think that's probably not a plan for tonight.
well, I'm glad it wasn't you, Takashi. That hurt Melina. I was thinking for a bit that it might be.
You know what? I was thinking the same. I'm curious. You said this was a god making the symbol, right? We've narrowed that down, right?
I mean, I believe it's the symbol of one of the orc gods.
You know what? I was
Considering-
looking at it from a different angle. I was looking for demonic sigils. Let me take one more look. I do have some knowledge of theology. Maybe I just missed it. As Takeshi tries to look at the symbol again and now try and place it within his knowledge of the gods. See if we can roll theology and learn something more.
But theology's in skill, otherwise it'd be shit at it.
Yeah, he does actually have it at expert because that's what he keys his battle mantra off of.
Oh, that's nice. And Arthur rolled pretty good. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, that's basically double what Arthur rolled.
I mean, it makes
this is
sense.
just
Arthur is like very, very like basically trained, knows most of it from like things that he's heard or seen in the past because he's
I mean, still-
actually taught.
If it wasn't for Arthur, Takeshi wouldn't have had the reason or the inkling to also.
Yeah.
Ah yes, the Orc Gods. I have actually been developing a large amount of my time to the study. I actually knew Wrath before we came to his temple.
I should say I'm surprised, but in reality I'm not. I kind of had a feeling that you might know. I just
I don't
didn't wanna
think this
hedge
one
my
is
bets.
Wrath, though. The 3 circles, that's... And the points... Wait a second. Zothon, you tried to heal her and it didn't work, right?
Yeah. Some sort of curse.
Okay, some sort of curse.
Magical curse. Some sort of ritual curse.
I mean, if it was cursed that befell any of us, I would understand. We're in the Temple of Wrath and we were fucking shit up. But then again, that's observing his commandments as far as I'm concerned. So, it wouldn't make sense for him to curse us. After all we did in his temple was to venerate him. But as far as this goes, she was patrolling the camp, right? And this was done to her.
I mean, presumably, we're not 100% on the details until she wakes up.
Okay, this might be just a hunch, but I'm thinking... of the gods that the Orc Pantheon has, the one most likely to be the cause of something like this... You know? It's... This doesn't feel like a straightforward death rune. This could be... Initially I thought it might be Stygian, because of the poisonous connotations, and like general necrotic shit. But there are a couple of Orc gods that are well versed in magic, and in trickery of this nature. I believe this guy... Oh yeah, it's the Deceit guy. It's kind of a counterpart to the Stygian Deceit god. It's essentially the Orc version of the Deceiver, and he has domain over darkness and deceit. It's... interesting. It's close, but it's not quite the symbol. It's... If I had to put my money down, it's some sort of a variation, a cult. Maybe a specific interpretation of the darkness and deceit of one of the Orc gods. This definitely is a specialized handiwork. And as much as I hate to say it, I wish I was skilled enough to do something like this. I don't think I am. This is some next level circle casting, rune carving, and cursing. Like, don't get me wrong, I think the ability to be able to dig things into the bodies of all we capture that prevent them from healing, that's a dope-ass skill that we could use in a great capacity in our functioning as a warband. But for now, I think my money would be at a very skilled spellcaster, priest, or shaman of the Dark Orcs that has more or less taken on a particular cult-like worship of this specific deity and twisted it with brutal efficiency. One might call it brutal cunning. Some might say it's cunningly brutal. I believe these types of debates have gone on for centuries in theological circles among the Orc community.
Can we dispel it though?
Yeah, oh yeah, this is definitely something that we should dispel before you try and healing it. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna concentrate because we have the time. I'm gonna cast Dispel Enchantment on it.
It works. The symbol dissipates. It
I believe
dissolves.
that.
It seems painful to her for a minute, like she like rolls around on the bed, yeah, and then it's gone.
The floor is yours, Othan, but I believe it should work now.
Why would they do
Well
this?
done, Takeshi. Perhaps to let us know that they're watching us?
Shit.
One of those guys that tell us that they were watching us do it very differently. With skulls in the trees and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think this is the Serathi. The Serathi were basic. This is... Oh, this is something else.
It's
They wanted
organized.
us. They only wanted us to find this.
Anyone is watching Mr. Reg Cash, they see how relieved he looks.
So
Yeah, I mean,
perhaps I should go post guard outside. With your permission, of course, Mr. Rashkash.
Wise words, my friend. Please, by all means, keep us safe.
the more I'm thinking of this, the more I'm thinking moving the camp to the shrine might be a very good idea, because if they did this to one of our scouts, they can do it to more of our scouts.
Oh, and if he's keeping watch, Claudius does have this passive skill.
Oh, nice.
But,
Yeah.
when Takeshi says that, Mr. Reg Cash chimes in.
Yes, absolutely. The sooner we can get moving, the better.
I mean,
I
think-
assure you, the temple we've found will be more than adequate to keep all of you safe and dry.
I think most people have been like still packing while this all was going on. It's just like a part of our group went to go figure this thing out.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I think the consensus was that you come back and in the morning we leave, because it was,
Yes, I think that's right. Very good.
Still, curiously, Takeshi seems to be the only one disappointed that he found it out that it wasn't him, and that he couldn't do this, and that he has a lot more Dark Tomes to study before he can actually do this successfully.
Like, Takeshi, take the fucking win.
Nah, he's genuinely impressed with the sneakiness of their enemies.
I'm honestly not sure what we would have done if it was you.
Beat him. Of course.
Cover it up, obviously. Or do a Phoenix.
I don't
Cover up
know
no Krog.
the innate sort of general faith in Takeshi that you had is like perception 3, perception 2. You have no fucking clue who did this. It was definitely goblins. Just like without missing a beat, this was clearly the goblins.
Is it me or has a fog rolled in?
Yeah, it did get darker. It's raining, so.
Did.
Well, Takeshi also will point out that given that this is a god of darkness and deceit, we should be looking out for sneaky shit, because whoever did this, probably a pretty sneaky individual. In fact, this is the weird part. I distinctly remember an elf being snuck upon in my vision. Now I'm thinking I might have been seeing through the eyes of somebody else, but if I was seeing through the eyes of something else, I'm betting it was either possessed by a demon, because I was in that state, or has some sort of demonic taint. That sort of thing reverberates. If I had to put my money on it, whoever is doing this to us, whatever is leading the Dark Orc tribe, there's demonic influence in there. Perhaps even the Block Army.
You saw her in your vision?
Yeah. The thing is, I don't think I saw her as myself. It's all a little blurry when it comes through all at once, but I did see a flash of an elf being taken from stealth, which is how I know it wasn't me. But now I'm thinking, perhaps, since there was this connection, whoever did this probably up there in power when it comes to demonic influences.
Valuable information. Thank you, Takeshi, for sharing that with everyone.
Valnari like looks to Zothon, like a little, I don't know, worried maybe.
So
when-
Zelda's gonna like nod at her like I get what you're thinking.
and then she moves back to
A
melee.
little worried too.
You know, the way I see it, connections like these, Highlander rules, operational protocol. I just need to kill whoever that was. That's how this goes.
Indeed.
Sounds about right, Takeshi. Maybe you could help me kill someone.
What?
Right, I
Not
forgot,
something?
man. Those fangs. You're probably really hungry, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go eat something. You leave.
I'm so terribly sorry for depriving you for all of those tasty goblins. I was thinking we just have some fun, but now that I think of it, we do actually have 2 monsters to feed. In addition to the 2 actual monsters to feed. Well, we have 2 undead monsters to feed and 2 non-undead monsters to feed. Point is, I deprived us of a valuable supply of living flesh that people eat.
All right, Tartak, what are you doing? Make a willpower check.
I go outside. Make a willpower check, man. Damn it.
How long has it been? Oh shit, never mind.
Because, I mean, isn't it like in my body rank in days is how long I have till I need to eat again?
Yeah. Yeah, but you feel
So
it
I-
especially strong in the beginning too, and then you kind of like you can try to like work it out, you know, like to control it more so. But right now specifically, it's like almost unbearable. Like you have to leave the room because there's blood in there on the bandages. Your friends are in there, but you want to eat all of them. You have to leave the room. And then you start to walk, and then most of the people that are out in the, you know what I mean, you want to attack them. Most of the people that are out there, you'd like to eat them.
You
So-
got that KFC vision. You look at a person, you see a chicken.
So what do you do right now? Like this is like, you can hear their, and smell their blood and everything. What would you be doing?
I'm considering eating one of these Sarathi guys because we have 2 of them and we don't need them.
You're gonna have to convince Rash Cash of all people.
I'm just gonna eat one, honestly. I don't care. I'm gonna eat a Zarathi.
Damn.
All right. You go over there.
I want to
Wait.
eat someone else.
My money!
Your product, Rash Cash, what are you gonna do?
Rash
Don't
Cash.
do it.
This would cost you an arm and the leg otherwise.
They
Literally.
could be good Atacrolian citizens one day.
You mean slaves. Valuable slaves.
Well, eventually, you know, it's a path to citizenship, I think.
It is, I'm pretty sure.
I assume Atacrolian slavery is the same as Roman slavery, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, pretty much. It's very
Based
similar.
off the Romancy.
Yeah.
So there's a path to citizenship in it.
One day they could
So-
even vote. And hey, one day they could even vote for us.
Yeah. For me.
So you grab this one.
That's how Red Cat justifies it to himself.
Oh yeah, that one. It seems healthier. I eat this one.
No, your future constituents!
Nice.
Don't do it!
Are
This
you gonna just
guy.
eat him right there?
This guy is kind of
Yeah.
like guarding the cells, and he's totally unexpecting of what you're about to do. But like he stands up. He's an elf. And you just, what do? You throw open the cage door and grab the guy, or what do you want to do?
So I can't see it, right? Actually, wait. Can I see it? Because I don't have chromatic vision anymore. Can I see the doors?
Yeah, you have chromatic vision.
Oh, I do? Oh, I thought it was... Okay.
Yeah, you can shift to astral. Yeah.
Oh,
You probably
okay,
started inside.
then I will open the door instead of grabbing him through the door, and I will just eat him. I'll just go in and eat him and not close the door behind me.
Maybe your eyes start to glow when you feed or something. You know. That'd be cool.
Something like that.
Talon looks over at you, this elf guy. He kind of like jumps up, startled. And he says, "What in the 9 hells?" And he backs away from the thing, the cage. As you
not know I was undead.
start to bite into this guy. I'm going to make a willpower check.
We didn't exactly make it, public.
I'll say they probably thought it was Tartak just being weird again. How he was just talking about eating people all the time. No, that just tracks. That tracks.
He doesn't flee. He just grabs his weapon and pulls it out. He's got a blade, a sword, a long sword. He's a warlock, I think. He pulls the blade out and shouts, "What in the 9 hells?" as you're feeding on that guy. Go ahead and roll the damage.
I don't want to use my cheat. Actually,
You just doing a 6-hit combo or something, or?
yeah, but I have no chi, and I don't want to use any because Tartak. Because I don't want to hurt myself, but I also don't have one with my bite in it, so.
You don't have the normal unarmed attack, or?
I do, but
You
it's
just-
a bite attack specifically, right?
Yeah, you could add whatever your bite attack is to the. So that would have given you back. That would have given you back a lot. So that's
I'm
nice.
full HP anyway, so.
And he only had 140 hit points. So what does it look like as you tear this guy up?
I could just. I assume they're kneeling or whatever when they're in the cell, right?
Yeah.
Tarek just pushes this one to the ground and just bites his jugular.
Jesus.
Suck all the blood out of him.
Yep.
Yeah, you would have gotten 114 HP if you needed it, because that's what he had left in his body. So he's totally drained. He looks shriveled and dead. What do you do with his body? The other one is cowering in the cage. That one's still heavily
Tarek going
wounded.
back to his senses. I'll point at the other one and just say, "Remember that." And I'm gonna walk away.
Remember, kids, or the big bad rat's gonna fucking eat you.
Now, since you've done that, get 10 corruption, 10 points of corruption. And
is that different? Oh, there, never.
it's
never
just
mind.
bad rep, right?
It's a bad rep.
Bad rep. I just.
I feel like Talon was probably not gonna forget that anytime soon either.
I feel like that was not that bad a thing Tartak has ever done.
I mean, once again, that's things that other people didn't know about. People didn't really know that he just went around fucking eating people's hearts.
I mean,
He's done this so many times.
I think reputation is more than just what people know about, though. It's kind of got a spiritual element to it. Otherwise, it wouldn't literally make you stronger as you get more of it.
That's true. Vahal is sitting over there, smiling at you when you walk by to the fire. What's No Crack doing?
He's sitting there just trying to figure out some new songs that will probably never happen, but he's composing.
Tartek, you go and sit by Gnocrag?
Yeah, I'll sit by the fire. I need to get clean. Actually, it's raining, right? I should be fine, actually.
It is.
Ratman, you smell worse than I remember.
I mean, you're smelling the rain, I'm sure. You know, now that I have this opportunity, can I just look around and camp, see if anyone looks weird astrally? Because I can do that now.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, it might make us more effective in terms of guarding against threats that can sneak upon people and be invisible and whatnot.
I mean, that's a major
Tartek's
part of
just
like.
playing with his new power now. He can just do this. It's really cool.
Well, yeah, that's a major part of stealth, I'm pretty sure, or like concealment, that you need to hit a certain level to be able to hide yourself from astral sight.
It's Master level, right?
So was expert.
I think it's right.
Expert?
I think it's master.
Yeah, because I thought Kaz could do it.
Master from Astral, yeah. Thermal expert, you can hide from thermal vision. Yeah, you start to look around. You see Vahal again, covered in that dark mana, and she kind of smiling at you. She stands up and gives you like a look, and then walks into the tent. And then you hear her voice in your head. And and her voice says,
Come here, my friend. We need to talk.
Like, I think I'm becoming more like you by the day.
Gnocrag feels some kind of familiarity with Tartek.
Her voice is in my head. That shit, like seeing a smile in astral sight, gotta look scary as shit. I feel. I don't know.
I mean, in your shoes, I would listen to her. She can literally cast a spell to make you obey.
Yeah, but I feel like I could eat her. She seems very eatable.
I feel like that's
edible.
the one person in this camp you really don't have a chance against.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Anyway,
Yeah, but the
Oh,
problem is that fucking Tartek has terrible willpower.
Yeah, Tartek is an undead. She's a necromancer. She could literally just end up commanding him, and it's at all.
if he wins initiative and one-shots her.
I mean, that's if they get into a fight and she just doesn't like pull a, okay, you're mine now. Just randomly while walking past him one day. What's he
That's
gonna
fair.
do about it?
Yeah. Fair.
now what's up, Vahal? You called me here.
yeah, you walk into the tent. Let's see. She's like sitting there cross-legged and still smiling at you.
So, you didn't try to fight the hunger.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I guess I did. I mean, when someone is hungry, you don't really fight hunger. You either eat or you die. So this seemed the most natural thing to do.
It's going to get worse. So bad that you want to eat Arthur or your other friends. You're going to need my help. Do you want my help?
If I say yes, you won't do anything weird, will you?
Of course not. I can explain more to you about what's happening to you. I can teach you about some of your new powers.
Okay, you are the best and only necromancer in this camp. I suppose.
For now.
I could use your assistance.
You'll never be as good as her.
Yeah, true.
Just let me have a drop of your blood.
Why even bleed anymore? Sure, I guess. I don't know. I guess Tarek would just squeeze his claws into his hand really hard.
He's becoming a puppet.
Uh-oh. She takes some of your blood into a vial, and then smiles and thanks you, and she like reaches into hey, whatever happened to her hand?
Well, I mean, the hand that's missing is still sitting on Takeshi's belt, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, he definitely kept that shit. In fact, he brings it up almost every other conversation he has with her.
That shit is gross, yo. You cannot reattach it.
Anytime Takeshi's walking near Valhalla at camp, she's doing something like, "Oh, you need a hand?" Like high fives himself and walks away.
Literally every other conversation Takeshi has with her, he's bringing it up.
Like he's like waving to her across the campsite with it.
Yeah, like at this point, the hand jokes like over the course of this journey, there's probably a solid 50 of them that have been made.
Motherfuckers, Kira Yoshikage, I swear.
Okay, go ahead and make a willpower check.
Yeah, I made a willpower check version 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Man, it's crazy that we just mentioned something like this could happen.
Yeah, but Tartek locks in. Yeah, you see how we got one more? Let's go.
Right. That's so great. I can't wait to see what happens.
I mean, I could use this thing, Discipline Mind, but that would hurt me, so I don't want to.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh no, it would hurt you. Whatever you're gonna do about that, dumbass.
Yeah, it would hurt me quite a bit, and it would cause me fatigue, and that's like super bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I lasted 2 seasons at like 3 fatigue. I was fine.
Yeah, but you were also ranged.
Yeah, with the arm that was constantly being broken.
Yeah, that did not stop me from getting crit every fight.
Poor Cass, game really just had it out for him.
But fine.
The game, the goddess.
Sure. I'll use Discipline Mind and hurt myself for 40 damage.
Wait, that doesn't actually
Mayburn
affect your willpower roll at all?
It does.
I don't think you're winning.
Oh wait, it's not technically mental defense. That's a good point.
Yeah, that doesn't actually work at all.
Yeah. Well, damn.
I thought Takeshi has ways to go before hitting 21s, but he'll get there.
What does it give you? A D4? You want to?
It's a mental defense, like on the D20 roll.
Only to mental defense, so this is not a skill that.
Discipline Mind. Show you mind.
Yeah, this is a separate key-based thing that increases.
Yeah, this is
willpower.
like dodging the decay or mind blasts.
Isn't a D4 to a skill roll super sad?
Yeah, that would be really sad too. Anyway.
Has a good chance of blowing up though. But yeah. You notice like the you're totally satiated anyway. You just fed on somebody. But like a calm, serene comes over you when she whispers, and like it's very soothing to you. And then like when you open your eyes, she's like petting your chin, petting your hair. She says,
We'll slap away her hands. No. Absolutely not.
He's already he's already done for.
She says,
Got him.
I'll make
You need
it
to
better
pick
for
up-
you.
You gotta pick up mental stronghold and the key abilities, otherwise you're cooked now.
Perhaps you could persuade your friend to give me my hand back.
No, with how long it's been separated from your body, I don't think you could put it back, but I will certainly try.
I don't really want to put it back, but I would like to have it back. I could use it.
I can get you other hands that aren't yours much more easily, I feel. But, okay.
I just thought of a cool way that you could use your own severed hand. You could animate it and you could have like a little familiar like a thing.
that's what she wants to do. She wants to make a
That would-
calling out of it. Yeah, so she smiles about it. But you do feel compelled to this quest, either way. And,
Okay. Well, after I do this, I need you to do a thing. But beforehand, there's a question that is not at all related, I swear. So, how many corpses would one great necromancer mage as yourself need to summon something really strong?
Really strong. Like a demon.
Say that.
I would need 5 corpses.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
This
I'm gonna
is
go find Takeshi.
this is going to end terribly.
Damn it.
Takeshi, I need that hand from you.
We're never getting out of this jungle.
Tartag,
man.
you cannot eat that hand.
Not gonna, dude. I just ate someone else. I'm not.
Wait a second. So you were worried about me being a problem?
Is there something special about this hand?
It's
I had
Bahal's
been wondering
hand.
why you have this rotting piece of flesh on your belt, Takeshi.
So
Sentimental value.
Never seen Bahal with her
It's a
one
mage's
hand,
hand.
and the other hand is right here.
You could say it's a mage hand.
You could say that we took it as a reminder of the crimes that she caused.
Out of curiosity, though, why the hell do you want it, Tartak? You never showed interest.
I haven't.
Why are
But I need Bahal to do something for me, so I think she should have her hand back. Also because it's really gross now.
Josh, I
look
will
at it.
lean on your expertise in this. How much is Tartak lying to us right now?
What?
Is he lying? Are you trying
Isn't
to...
that what she's... No, isn't that literally what she said? She wants her hand back. And for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Are you said though that you were trying to get it because you wanted to do something.
Yeah, I do want her to do something for me.
That seems kind of honest. It seems slightly veiled in deceit, right? But
It's vague as shit, but yes, that is what I mean.
We can we roll for like I don't know,
Yeah.
trying to tell if he's lying or not?
Yeah, go ahead and roll,
I think
but
it's
I'm gonna
lie.
give him a bonus on his. Do you have a deceive skill, Tartek?
I don't think I do. Closest thing I have to this to a deceive skill is allure. I mean seduction. So no, I don't. I mean, unless.
I mean, who knows? It's Takeshi, after all, the most lustful in the
Takeshi.
group.
Takeshi has gone after everything that breathes so far. I mean, you know.
I'm gonna give you a D10 bonus on your charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah.
Okay.
So D10 explosive on your modifier. Yeah, there we go. Sounds like he's being legit.
Alright. Well, Bahal hasn't really done anything like to impede us for a while. I
That's
think
also because she hasn't had the opportunity until recently. I did just take the cups off.
She is now back to her
suppose,
magic.
but she's also had like every opportunity she's had to help us, she has. So
I suppose we could.
they
I suppose we could give her, pun intended, give her a hand and see what she does with it. Then again, I would still look to, or Takeshi would still look to Arthur, Rajkash, Zothon, and the rest of the party to make a decision.
It's definitely a dangerous thing. She is the most unpredictable with what she can do. After all, I mean, half the reason why I let her out of the cuffs was because I wanted her in case we needed to keep a leash on the harpies from running away.
I just want to understand what the value is of this hand.
Arthur, I don't know about Mags, but I can tell you one thing: Nikki sure as hell isn't running.
Yeah, I don't need you to tell me that after you stuck your dick in my bird.
Wait a second. Since when were they your birds?
Since I hired them as my employees.
Okay.
You own the bird.
Who is using whose things? That clearly just ate someone. That someone belonged to Rajkash.
Wait, what?
No, they didn't.
What did you say?
They own. What do you mean they belong to Ratcast? Effectively, they honestly they should belong to me. I'm pretty sure I took those ones as prisoner. That was all me.
Who did you eat?
Someone.
You
A
didn't
prisoner.
eat one of our captives, did you, Tartak?
Ratcash, who else would I have eaten?
Yeah.
okay, it was one of the captains.
Crimes against civilized beings aside, you owe me a lot of gold, Tartak.
And Rajkash storms out to go and check on his prisoners.
No, no, come back, Ratcash. Oh, damn it.
You know what, Arthur? I believe Mr. R has just answered my question rather definitively. This should be a transaction measured in gold.
Are you turning
buy
Arthur
the
into a
hand off
pimp?
you?
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, pimp of the round table.
Look, man, you can have the sexual relations you want so long as they consent to it. I'm not going to whore them out to you. That's your own thing to figure out.
I'll be right
I
back.
feel like you're missing an untapped market there.
I don't.
Well, they aren't untapped anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say that if I was a brothel owner, I would have come at you with a sword. You've cut down their value by so much.
Oh, come on, I trained them, if anything.
I should fucking. I should
Damn,
feed
it's
you,
crazy.
Tartak.
Oh, wow. Already? Okay, well, I mean.
You're off in the distance.
What in Nimtat's name?
That doesn't sound great.
Mostly out of morbid curiosity, Takeshi is going to take a look.
No,
You're making Tartek buy the hand off you? What the hell?
my merchandise. you find him cradling the desiccated body of
Could have been
the
worse.
Sharad.
That could have been the magic one.
This bad cop, good cop? Or bad turkey,
Bad
good
cop,
turkey?
bad cop.
This is
That's
terrible.
very good, Tart.
Carolyn, come over here and offer.
Out of curiosity, Adenome, in your professional opinion, how much was that slave worth before Tartak ate him?
Sure, his skin is very valuable.
Rogue
I'm
is
sure his
gone
skin
for a
is
second.
very
Refrain from
valuable,
asking
guys.
anything to the NPCs.
Let's.
Right, but Takeshi, let's think of it. If you part with that hand, how much good do you think Valhalla could do? He could do so many good things.
Like what?
Like, help me not eat more people, I guess.
Why does she need another hand to do that? She can still cast magic. She's just a little worse at it, which is good for us.
Oh, she wants to be better, I guess.
I guess, man.
What do you mean, L? You guys don't need the hand.
Yeah,
So
and
what
she
does L
doesn't need
mean?
it either.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Okay, Arthur, if I cut off one of your hands right now, wouldn't you need that hand back?
Yeah, I'm a swordsman. Who
Exactly.
uses a
Valhalla's the
sword
same
in-
way.
No,
She has a magic sword.
You don't even know her.
No. But
What do you-
she's been very supportive of my condition, unlike you guys.
What do you mean
One who
supportive?
brought you to her.
Yeah, supportive of the
You-
condition that she caused. For all we know, this was on purpose.
Are we glossing over the fact that he ate one of my prisoners?
Yeah, I feel like that might be a little bit over the line, Tartak. I
I
mean,
pretty
I
much
get
caught
some
that guy
wild
for
shit,
you.
but that's...
Like, I argue I have 50% ownership over that slave, so you can have the other 50%, which is his body.
50%.
You ate way more than 50%.
Oh no, Tartak, you've made a terrible mistake.
You son of a... This is my expedition, you lowlife. You think you have the
Your
right to come
expedition.
in here and
Half of
eat
these
my
people
captives?
don't. Oh my god. Whatever, whatever, Rajkash. Whatever,
I ought to
Rajkash.
have you left to those giant fucking lizard things.
Feel like that would be like one of your worst business decisions. Purely because I'm gonna eat the lizard things, and they're gonna have no lizard
I don't
things,
think that
so-
beats losing 80 gold to an orc swindler. I think this would be less worse.
Wow, that fucking cuts deep, Takeshi.
You're cheering
I'm
your
just trying to accurately estimate the gold value of Tartak's life.
Wow. Okay.
Listen, it's
You're
higher
calling
than
me-
Lark's.
What do you mean higher than? Okay, we're not bringing Lark slander into this. Lark is an NPC. He will not be slandered any longer.
Poor Lark probably heard Takeshi
long-term
say this. He's
business
only like
investment of
15
mine.
feet away.
This half-breed represents nothing except apparently a potential massive liability.
Now, that's
To
the
be
one
fair-
thing I do actually strangely agree on, especially after we bring in Valhalla into the mix. Mostly because if we really think about it, this is the first time Tartak has brought up this hand business, and he was being brought back by, and I don't want to say the N-word, necromancer. So, if we think about what do necromancer have command over, it becomes rather quick to see where the equation pans out.
You're
I mean,
honestly, if you-
Takeshi.
That's a bit of a leap in logic for right now.
If you're gonna
I mean,
make this much of a stink about it, you guys can keep the hand, I guess. I don't care that much, but like, jeez, the fuck.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he's like desperate for the hand. He just did come up to you and was like, "Can I have it?"
Yeah, I mean, I'm still considering the hand situation. I'm just curious as to, well, everything. I mean,
Are we not all civilized peoples here?
I will point out, Red Konai cost
Just
this
call me a
camp
savage.
0 resources. Not the same that can be said for Tartak.
Are you making a?
Why are you? Who is Red
Hold on a
Konai?
second, Takeshi. Why are you trying to make an argument for a demon right now?
I'm just looking at the numbers and seeing how much each of the forces or the darker forces in our war camp has cost us, and all I can say is Red Konai has not negatively impacted the fucking bottom line. Tartak has.
Why are you bringing up a demon?
I just think demons have a bad rap.
Yeah, for a reason.
You know, should we kill this guy?
Now?
This
Like-
is unbelievable.
No, hold on. What do you mean by that, Tartak?
What? Bro is advocating for demons, and he isn't being weird about it like Nokrag. He's being fully legitimate.
No, see, that's just in the same way that Nokrag is weird about it, Takeshi is also weird about it. It's just in a different way.
Yeah, Rogue. We walked out of the house to talk about the hand and Mr. R to inspect his dead captive.
I was just checking. I didn't want to stop you guys.
Currently, we're
There
engaged
is
in an
one
argument over
question towards an NPC, which was Takeshi asking Adenomi how much the Zerathi slave would have been worth had, him not been eaten alive.
I think Mr. R made an appraisal check, which the result of which was 10, and he also asked his assistant Carolyn to make a Kohu check to convey to the Zerathi bomber condolences.
Yeah. I mean, if Adenomi has appraisal, she was also asked for her opinion on the value of the Zerathi.
Yeah,
Still sell his skin.
basic. I'm checking out the basic slaves are pretty cheap, but this would be a kind of an exotic one. So
Obviously.
let me see here.
It's not looking good for the money, Tartak.
What do you mean? I pretty much own that slave. Like, you cannot convince Tartak he didn't own that slave that he killed, because he pretty much
Hold
did.
on. Wait, no, hold on. Tartak, does that mean that you own slaves?
In a human way, yes, it does mean I own slaves. Just like
What do you mean in a
Arthur.
human way? You just claim that you own
Yeah,
that guy,
because humans
so you're
own
able
slaves,
to eat him.
Arthur. Yeah.
Are we not civilized human beings here? We're not human
No.
beings.
Well,
Are we
we're not at all.
civilized peoples here?
I mean, I thought we were.
I'd say I am. Arthur isn't. He owns people.
I don't want to hear that from the guy who just argued towards owning the slave, therefore he had every right to eat him.
Well, arguably, are those guys even people? Like, look at them. They have scales.
They are
don't have skin.
captives under the Adacrolian standard.
Man, and I can't. And just to think about, like, maybe a day ago, you were talking about how I'm terrible for owning slaves.
I mean, from a legal
Jeez.
perspective, is there such a thing as a war crime? I mean,
And I
war is
don't
a
even
crime.
own slaves, but you?
You do.
No,
You do own a slave.
You own slaves.
I don't own any slaves. Molde isn't mine.
Yes, you do.
She's free. No, she's free.
You know,
I just
by my
employed
logic,
her.
actually, we all own slaves because, like, pretty much we all helped get the Sarathi in here, so we all have
only
stock
person
in these
Who
slaves.
had any ownership, so to speak, of the Sarathi was me, and you ate him.
When? Since when? You didn't pay any of us for him. You just said they were yours.
I could have gotten 36 gold.
Expedition.
36 gold? Oh no.
How much?
Yeah, that's good money.
I could have
gold,
gotten
apparently.
36.
36?
Near 40 gold you've cost me, Tartak. That's no small sum.
Yeah, it is. You have 40 gold right now.
even if we were to move past the obvious, blatant fact that you apparently are unable to contain your bloodlust, how exactly do you intend on making this right?
What do you mean?
I mean, compensating me.
I need to?
Yes.
Why?
Because you ate a guy!
Well, he wasn't your guy, so what's your issue?
He was my guy!
No, he was my guy. Like, we've been over this. We all, as in me, Arthur, Takeshi, you, I guess, and Zothon, also no Krug. I don't think he was there for that, actually. Whatever. Own these slaves because we fought them and we won.
I mean, no.
Wait, no Krug wants to be included
My
too.
expedition, you twit. You are here following my maps. Your share of the riches is dependent on you helping me.
I was going to say as well, Tartak, no, that's not exactly how it works. We left them alive specifically because he asked us very kindly to do so. They are, for all intents and purposes, his. Also, I'm pretty sure Claudius captured one of them.
So wouldn't that mean that, like, we should get a commission for them?
I mean,
because
if you bring them back alive.
Yeah, he was alive until I ate him.
Yeah. So you could say that you've now purchased this slave in the worst way of, like, trying to justify this, and therefore 36 gold is the debt owed.
Also, again, I'd like to emphasize that eating captives is not acceptable behavior. That Sarathi could have been an Anaclolian citizen one day.
I mean, I'm sure eating allies is worse, so I'm fine.
The elf, you probably catch like the tail end of him talking. What if he just wants to eat one of us?
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. I was trying to gloss over that, but Mr. R did bring it up a couple of times. I was hoping I could just talk our way out of it.
Talon talking to Zakaida over by the fire. He's like, looks over towards, the conversation that's going on by the cage.
Well, at the very least,
when he says that.
Actually, now that I think about it, I do have something to give you, Rashkash, that's hopefully of equal or greater value, and I will hand you a siren egg.
A siren egg?
Yes, just one siren egg, and I will not give you anything more. Tartak wanders off.
What in the hell?
That looks familiar. Is that?
Mr. Rich Cash puts it in his pack.
See, I didn't want to bring it up at the time, but yeah, it's all of this was certainly concerning that he just kind of walked out of the building, walked up to the Zarathi, and then just kind of ate him. I don't know why he didn't just, like, ask for help hunting something instead of just directly going to eat a person. That is a little bit of concerning behavior.
He's out of control.
Yeah.
I was standing right here. He just ripped him out of the cage and bit into his neck. What if he decides to do it to us?
If Mr. R hears people acting like that, everyone who's looking at him sees his whole demeanor change. Like, he kind of rubs his hands against his face, and when they come away, he's got like a very positive looking expression on his little rodent face, and he goes,
"Well, I think it's about time we all pack up and go. Yes?
Yeah, let's
No sense
leave.
in dwelling on the past. We'd better leave, get into the jungle. We've got a city of gold to find, my friend.
Wait.
Wait. We can resolve these differences among us once we're back among civilization.
I don't feel comfortable traveling with undead.
We've been traveling with Victor this whole time.
Like, literally,
They know that was on the town.
Who's Victor?
Talon, I understand your concerns, really I do. You know, you saw a very distressing thing. But you have to understand, these Zerathi were not kind creatures. You know, they tried to kill a great many adventurers. Enslave them, eat them, sacrifice them to dark gods. I mean, this,
that sounds like us.
These
Oh.
were very wicked creatures. Just try to understand that our friend Tartak was overwhelmed by passion and deep hunger for justice when he acted as he did. Moreover, Talon, Tartak will be coming out with us into the jungle. It's a very dangerous place. It may be the case that before very long, as you have against our friend might come to be resolved naturally. So just try to keep perspective. That's all I ask, my friend.
Go ahead and make a charisma check.
Sure. Could I use speech?
Yeah. Target number 8. Yep, you're good. He says, please just keep him away from me. And then he walks back over here.
Certainly.
More issues. Let's just leave before something else happens, I swear.
Anything going on?
Zerara looks to Arthur, he pulls him in close, and he goes,
Keep him under control, Arthur.
I didn't know he was going to walk out of the building and then eat someone, but now I do.
You're the leader of this merry little band, are you not?
He turned undead a week ago. I don't know what to expect yet. We've had Victor under control this whole time, and he hasn't done anything like that.
Yes, well, Victor is clearly a man of exceptional fortitude.
As I'm learning,
for all his murderous talents, clearly rather weak.
I'm learning that right now.
It'll just be us in the jungle with him soon. That presents advantages, i.e. no helpless campmates or prisoners to devour. It also presents weaknesses, i.e. he might come after me. So please, keep him under careful watch, and maybe speak to him.
I'll make sure to keep an eye on him from now on. I think I need to speak to both him and the Hall.
Good choice, my friend.
But let's wait until we get to the shrine before doing that. We don't need anything else to keep us here. We should just go.
Wise words. Onward.
Any RP needed between No Craig and Tartak?
Oh, is no pack
he's
here?
why Zuzu came over. What? This.
Izuzu does come over and talk to No Craig for a little bit. If you want to do a scene, that's up to you. But
I'm trying to get out of the camp. We've been here for like 3 sessions.
Okay. Yeah, he does mention to you about wanting to play music with you. You're the only other bard.
Nope. No Krog feels like maybe Kuthalan heavy devil metal would not mix well with the lizard bad low 1 music.
Lizard
I think No Krog has heard Izuzu practicing at night and it's like, no, you would only drag me down.
To be fair to Nocrack, every single time Zuzu played in combat, he sucked.
As a master bard, you kind of get a sense for these things, and just like being blind and Zuzu practicing at nights.
Poor Zuzu, he's immediately being told off by the first fucking musically inclined person he's met.
He busts out his drum.
Oh yeah,
and he starts to
Templar.
go. He starts jamming on his drum, and then he's like, "I've improved quite a bit, as you can see."
i.e. Rogue has actually put points into music for his intro.
Damn. What a difference.
Can you go away? You're making it hard to meditate.
And then after he walks off.
Poor Azusa. He just wants to be good at playing instruments, but everyone hates him.
No Krog is gonna use impersonation instead of music and tell him off in the accent of a Molfian.
Fucking racist bitches.
Jeez.
Alright.
Is Zuzu literally the most racist one here?
Well, he's racist against like the evil race, so that's like justified.
Yeah.
One
Are we
more-
sure? Okay.
I mean, yes.
No.
One more thing to mention before you guys leave. It's with Zothon. Are you there?
Yeah.
So, during the whole conversation about the hand, well, not the entire conversation, her sister was right there listening, right? To some of it. Belnari was listening in the other room as you guys talked about the hand and stuff and whether, the hall was basically worthy to have the hand back. Belnari turns to Zothon and says,
Are they gonna give her back the hand?
I don't know, but honestly, I hope they do.
I think she
Go ahead.
I think she deserves it.
I do too. It's also probably quite an inconvenience not having a hand, as both of us have seen watching her.
I wanted to tell you that I don't feel good about her teaching the little boy, Nico, magic. I think it should be you.
Well, I'll help when I can, but I have to go with the main fighting group too sometimes, and I think it should be fine. Like, she hasn't taught him anything like too crazy, I think.
she seems like she wants to say something, but she says,
Yeah. Nothing too crazy. I just hear. I guess the dark magic. Perhaps it would be better if the boy learned other types of magic and not from a dark sorceress.
As long as he doesn't bring harm to himself, dark magic could is useful as a tool, and I would rather him be able to defend himself if needed than not.
she nods. And, with that, you guys are taking off. You guys are waiting through the night, taking off in the morning?
I think that'd probably be wise.
Makes no sense.
It's when everyone's gonna be well rested.
Alright, who's
Do I have to rest anymore? Like, do I have to sleep?
you do not have to sleep. You get into what I call it like the reverie, where it's like a charging mode, you know. It's basically sleeping.
I wanted to meditate all night, but okay.
Right, you can do that. You can meditate. That's pretty much what it is. You're sitting there meditating, so you're not totally sleeping. So who else is anybody else guarding?
Of course, if he's rested enough to do so, Claudius will take a shift. But I mean, obviously, he has to sleep sometime.
Arthur will probably take a shift with someone else, maybe an extended shift, because he knows he can, like, tough it out.
Alright. Whoever is taking a shift, roll a d20.
Oh!
Ooh.
Nice.
Just a straight D20, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. That's everybody in there? Arthur.
Yeah, seems to be.
Arthur, go ahead and make a perception check.
Ah, my favorite. Could I, since I am specifically, like, on guard, make a listen check instead of just perception?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. That'll at least to be a little better.
Nice. Little blow up there, 14. Let me make a roll here. See what happens. Who gets to roll the flying fickle finger of fate?
I pick no Greg.
Alright, no crag. Roll it.
D100.
D100.
Oh, did the dice actually land on him?
Yeah.
I've called it yet again.
64.
Arthur catches a cold. It's very mild and inconvenient.
-1 to body for the rest of the day.
This is so sad.
Every round in combat, you have to roll 1d100 to sneeze. If you roll 1,
If you roll a 1, you shit yourself.
Wow, this cough is really turning debilitating. That's crazy.
It's getting worse.
I've clearly caught yellow fever or something.
Can they even
Might
make
say
a song
or
that
get
just makes you
sick.
shit?
That'd be a good one.
I still think, against a mage or a monk, Power Word Come would be the strongest spell. Disrupt all their ki and mana in one fell swoop.
I mean, it'll be the strongest until Rogue comes out with the fucking sex skill.
Stacked.
the chi is stored in the balls.
He's
Stored.
Alright. Nice. At night. The night is all just rain, so you're just looking out into the dark jungle while it's raining. And then when it finally, like, dies down, when the rain kind of goes away, it's oddly kind of quiet and filled with like a fog in the air. So it just gets pretty much totally quiet, and you can hear like just the fire going. There it is. I kind of there's have you guys ever seen the movie Not Apocalypse Now. Damn it. Platoon.
No.
Anybody seen Platoon?
No.
Nope. I'm
No,
old.
I don't really watch movies.
I'm old.
You're also old, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody watches YouTube now. And TikTok. There's a
No, just
scene.
pirate movies.
Oh yeah. There's a scene in the movie where they're sitting in the jungle, and same situation. It had been raining all night, and it starts to like fog a little bit, and the guy that was supposed to be taking watch fell asleep, and the main character wakes up, and he sees the guy that was taking watch asleep. And he sits up with his hood on, and he starts to look around, and you can see through the jungle the trail. And he's looking down the trail because he kind of feels like something's there in the trees. It's that same kind of thing. It's that same kind of thing. You feel like something's there, but you don't see anything. What do you do?
He, grabs his swords, he draws them, and he points his sword like out towards where he can where he gets that strange feeling something's there. And he will just say, "I know you're watching. Reveal yourself."
All right. Make one more listening check.
Make what?
One more listening check.
Listen. Even better than last time.
His ears are open.
Nice. All right. In the distance, you can hear like the snap of a twig, and then you can see what looks to be like it was the bush. You were pretty sure it was a bush or a tree. Like part of it starts to move, and it looks like a humanoid figure that was just totally concealed behind that tree or that bush. You thought it was, you thought it was a tree, but it starts to move, and you thought it was part of the tree. I mean, and it starts to move. You can see it's wearing feathers or something, and then it kind of like takes off into the dark. Doesn't come at you or anything like that. It just leaves.
But the moment I see it, could I just full activate some of my key abilities and as fast as I could sprint right at it?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, so in this case, we're gonna activate Step of the Winds to get another, just +1 to my max running distance. And then with Run, we will be able to move 28 hexes. Spending all my actions. The goal is to get to him as quickly as he can before he gets. Arthur doesn't want to go too far away from camp because this could always be a attempt to draw away whoever's watching. But if he can get to him in a couple seconds, maybe 10, 20 seconds or something like that, then he will. If not, he'll just turn around and head back to camp.
28 hexes, that's 140 feet?
Make a running skill check or dex check.
I'll make running because I have that. Not a high roll, unfortunately.
Let me get this dude's actual. I'm
But
gonna
at
say
the very least, I don't have to worry about the terrain right now because Step of the Wind is activated. I get to ignore difficult terrain.
Nice. I'm gonna say
Or airwalk, not step of the wind. That's D&D. Oops.
This. And you're able to see what it is, and you almost catch him, but
Oh, if I almost catch him, can I throw something at him?
no. Just describe what it looks like as you you know what I mean? Like as you're about to throw it, like he's gone, and then you kind of lose him. You know what direction he went to, though, and go ahead and describe what that scene looks like.
It would probably be a situation where maybe Arthur's running as fast as he can. He can finally see that he's within some kind of throwing distance. Grabs one of the Bane daggers off his belt, and as right as he was about to throw it, he might like duck behind a tree, and he ends up losing the orc, I guess.
Yeah, it was definitely an orc. Probably a scout.
Yeah. Seeing that he's lost the orc, he will stow the dagger again, kind of mull on it for a moment, and then just jog back to camp.
Alright, as you turn around to leave, you notice some more of the bushes start to move around you in the trees. You can hear them moving, like around you guys. Around you. There's more of them, and we're gonna leave it there. Kind of end it there for... we'll probably just go right into a combat scenario next time we play.
Okay. Arthur in a trap.
It's a trap.
I don't think, too, with like this size of a camp, like that you would have been totally alone on guard. You know what I mean?
Most likely not.
So
I mean, 3 people at all, so presumably all 3 of them are there.
Right.
Well,
Yes.
I don't know if that's
Tartek
all-
doesn't have to sleep, so he could be there, but...
Yeah, like he just took off running, right? That's what the other sentries would have seen.
I mean, what they would have seen is first him, like, draw his weapons, one of which is a glowing sword that sheds light around him, point at the woods, say, "I know you're watching," and then immediately start running.
Yeah, that's true.
Feels enough to sound the alarm.
Yeah.
At the very least, anyone who heard that would be very, like, concerned they might wake up some of the other people.
Right.
And they did have 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, however long that took to get to them, we don't exactly know.
So, yeah. So I think, like, you're not going to be totally alone out there, or at least it'll take a round, for others to get to you. But, yeah, we'll leave it kind of a cliffy there, and, I'll stop the stream.